wild how strong you are.
You know, the one I posted it with Aaron Donald. So so my wife's like, man, we're in bed and she's like, have you seen how strong he is? And I go, what? She goes, because we used to go to school with his kids, so we'd always see him, and I coached against him. Tiger dominated his son.
Yeah.
Anyways, so he goes, Joanna goes, look how strong he is. I went, yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
She goes, I mean, this is crazy. I go, oh, you know I can do that.
Right.
She's like, really? I'm like,
but
challenge accepted.
Yeah, but what she was looking
challenge
at,
accepted.
She was like,
put the
you don't
garment
look
away
like
because
that.
tell me I can't do it because of the Jews. I'm going to do it tomorrow.
So
yeah, but she wants you to look like this, big and black.
No.
That's tough.
She wants you to look
He's jacked.
big, black, and juicy like
So
this guy.
holding 130. So what the whole challenge was? Just holding it, seeing how long.
He held it for 45 seconds. I held it for a minute. But
Of course
it
you
doesn't
did.
mean I'm stronger.
Right,
than
I
him.
know, I understand.
Yeah. He benched the 130s for 10. I did 15. Nobody cares. He's one of the greatest NFL players of all time. I had a cappuccino with the Buffalo Bills. He won.
Dude, that's great. That's great. Good. Okay, so there you are.
It wasn't
here's the other
even a
thing. No
cappuccino.
warm-up.
It was just like
There's
a
no
hot
warm-up.
coffee.
I don't warm up. I went into the gym, I grabbed 130s and turned the fucking camera.
No.
You're basically old.
No, you're always warmed up, bro.
He's got old man strength too.
No, but he's also like he's always just warmed up. I bet you like he doesn't even like talk in his sleep. He works out in his sleep. You know what I mean?
He sets of sleep.
I'm trying to show you that you want to be strong because if shit pops off on the streets,
I
shit
get it.
pops off the street,
I get
you're
it.
not gonna be able to stretch
I
and
get
warm
it.
up.
No, I get it. But I know. No, I know that. Nobody's.
So I grabbed those 130s on the bench. Warm up.
Nobody's
Warm up.
arguing against you.
Yeah, he's on one
This
today.
guy's just arguing. Nobody's like no.
50 push-ups now.
You're acting like we're being like no, Brendan.
Dude, it's the Jews in my ear. I'm so sorry.
No. You can't blame them.
Can't
Listen,
blame them for everything.
So I benched the other day 260 something like that. I got to think about what the weights were on. But and
I don't like you had it. You didn't know right away.
it was two plates and then 210
225.
and then 210. So 245. Yes, 245. No, I know. And I did that twice.
Just the next video right now is Brendan literally running to the gym and putting 275 on the thing.
Eating it.
With 2 donuts in his hand.
yeah.
You got to be ready for these streets. And then he gets there and he's just like,
So, but let's get this. Let's get this
he's got 2 Priuses on a bar.
Let's get this dialed in though, because that's
So you did 245.
yes. I might have gone
that's
higher
good.
than that, but anyway, 245. We'll say. That's good. That's very good for
That's
a
very good.
45-year-old
Most
man.
people can't do that.
Of course, right. So what the fuck, dude? You're just gonna be doing.
Yeah.
But because he's over 40, and just I don't understand the strength. I guess is what I'm
someday
saying.
you're going to be someplace, and then you're going to be in a warehouse, and people are going to be like, "Oh my God, we need some help!" And on the side of the box, it's going to say 245, and you're going to be like, "I can fucking do it!"
like it's a video game.
Yeah, and you can do it.
But I squat to 60. So it's like I just
Hey,
and then I
bro,
see dudes. What?
Get these numbers right before you tell
I know. I'm
stories.
trying to think of what I.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a little suspicious.
no, you're
huh,
right, you're
Brendan?
right.
But it's just
I squat
in my
245.
genes since I was a kid.
I squat
man.
245.
I've just always been strong. And then Tiger's the exact same. Tiger's so strong.
Really?
His hands are like baby polar bears. He's these big mitts.
A cappuccino with the Buffalo Bills, and I like how Mr. Potato Head called it out immediately. It was like, this is more like a cup of coffee. It was literally nothing. Schaub played college football. He wasn't scouted or anything, just a walk-on. He went into the draft. No one drafted him. And then he just showed up at the Buffalo Bills practice squad and was cut day one immediately. And he likes to just lie and say, hey, I played a while for the Buffalo Bills. No, you didn't, dude. And I like how he got called out on it immediately. Montez, I think, Mr. Potato Head, Eric Griffin. I think he's more like involved in the Fighter and the Kid subreddit world than he lets on. Like he's a lot more aware of everything. The Rogan sphere in general, he's a lot, very aware of. But I think also like the Fighter and the Kid subreddit, and I think like it came to his attention when he first started doing the podcast, and like all the comments started popping up, and I think he's just an inquisitive guy, a stand-up comedian. And he's like, "What's all this stuff about?" And then it's all about Schaub, and then he probably comes to find out the vast majority of it is true, but he's getting paid by Schaub, so just go with it. And it's probably his take, which is probably the right take. I mean, take this dummy's money for all he's got if he's willing to just give it up to you. So, but yeah, he's very involved. But more and more, Montez has been calling out Schaub for being a rich kid, for the failed NFL career thing. But the fact that Schaub tries to like actually put that out there is a thing. That's why like the disturbing thing with him and his kids, how much of like he's trying to live vicariously through them, is scary. And it's worse than just like what the classic story of the dad who was a high school football star and now he really pushes his kid in football. It's worse than that because Schaub was never really more than a high school football star, but he thinks he was because he ended up fighting in the UFC. But like I've said before, that's the definition of not being good at sports, ending up having to fight in the UFC. You, by definition, were not good enough to make it in the other sports, so you had to end up fighting. If UFC wasn't around, all these guys would have became wrestlers back in the day. But he really thinks he was like a pro athlete, so when he pushes his kids, it's probably going to be worse because at least like the high school football dad, that's all he knows and all he really expects. Whereas this guy's like, you got to make it pro. I never really made it pro, but I tell people I did. So you's going to make it pro, Tiger in Boston. And he has no other plans for them. I mean, his kids are going to get the greatest education ever. I'm sure private schools and everything paid for. And not a goddamn interest in any of that. I guarantee you, if his son came in with a report card with straight A's but got cut from his baseball team, Schaub would ground him. I guarantee you that would happen. And the dummy wife would probably support it too. Yeah, but let me know your thoughts in the comments.